Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we're taking a cruise through the YouTube streets, y'all. So last night I got a chance to actually listen to this video. Everybody been interested in Lil Woody since the Young Thug trial. He's sitting up there playing crazy, playing dumb, y'all. A lot of people label him a snitch, and naturally, if you know what he was accused of doing, you know he's a gunslinger. You know he's what I say, allegedly one of the ones that put the work in. They was willing to look when the police want you and the government. This is how firsthand y'all get a chance to see how far and deep and corrupt they will be when they want to make you guilty. They will make you guilty. That's what's happening in this Young Thug trial. They got tunnel vision. They don't want to make him the kingpin. And true, he's guilty of free things, but not the way they trying to make it. They trying to make it bigger than what it is. It was something simple about basically a few things happening in the hood. And it got too big because when you have too much, shooting brings the authorities and it brings all type of light that you don't need. So we going on. I was cruising and I seen a Lil Woody. It's this show called the Danza Project. The Danza Project, it's a podcast show, and they sit down and they just have interviews with people. And in case y'all was interested, I watched it, y'all. It's a good interview. I already knew Woody wasn't that crazy. He playing crazy and playing dumb. Woody ain't dumb as y'all think. You know what I mean? He ain't dumb as y'all think. If the man that took a murder, shook it off and all that, and did his little finessing in the courtroom, police and all that, come out with immunity and, hey. They want thugs what it is. They doing more dirty shit than he is. Y'all gotta realize he's trying to live his life and get on with it. But I'll let y'all hear some. Well, his name is Lil Woody, and for the record, he says not Lil Woody, it's Lil Woody. Like, what up, Woody? So Lil Woody is his name. Listen to this. And this is called the Danza Project.
I lost my mama. Now I just lost my friend. Like he ain't living like
serious.
He just want to get him some money and be fly. So I had to go terrorize. That's what I did. I terrorized for a little minute. Then my name started, getting around. People started, trying to get around me, reach out to me and call me, and it went from there.
So when you just mentioned losing your mom and your best friend, I noticed that initially you didn't talk about losing your dad at that time. How old were you when you lost your dad?
I was like 10. He was there, but I was young, so it didn't really affect me as much because I was young. It affected me, longer, but my mama was my everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure. So what was your mom's like? What are the memories you have of your mother coming up, of the things that she tried to instill in you and who she was?
Well, my birthday July 25th, my mom's birthday July 28th. So since I remember, every year, me and her had our birthdays together. So,
change things after that,
Yeah, I ain't celebrate. I celebrated my birthday one time. That was because everybody from my neighborhood was like, come on, let's do it. That was like 2014. So I went with everybody and just had a pool party. A lot of people came out to show love, but it be fake. So after that, I just didn't do it no more. Cause I'm used to. I don't let go. I never let go of my mama.
Yeah, that's the one thing I fear. I don't know if and it's the one thing all men fear, right? It's losing mom. Like, and we could pretend. I could pretend right now, I'll be like this if I lose her, or I'll be able to maintain composure when I lose her. But most of us would lose ourselves.
Right. And that's why I tell people when I see them disrespect their mama, like, you gonna hurt when she ain't here.
Facts.
A lot of people don't know that. You'll never be okay again. No matter how you try to carry yourself, it's just in your mind. You're gonna always feel you need somebody, and there's only one person that's gonna ever have your back. No matter what you do, no matter what choices you make. Everybody else gonna be like, yeah, I got you. But when you really need somebody to count on, it's only your mama. So
Not like mama. And that's what they say.
I just got paid $6,000 for my car crash from using this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can
Gotta
see
get
this,
paid,
but
y'all.
it's
It's the
called
commercials.
Connect.
What they say too, even losing your pops, that's never fun too, but it's nothing like mama.
yeah, it's
I mean,
nothing.
it's nothing like mama. Like, literally your source, where we came from, anyone and all of us. Nobody came here any other way, through any other portal. So, yeah, that's definitely a big one. And then having that constant reminder right around your birthday kind of takes it out for you too. And it's like, I could try to put on and enjoy myself, but then you end up doing it for others, and you end up being upset at your own festivities. It's like, man, y'all cut this shit out.
So I distract myself though. So that's what I do. I find something to stop me from thinking, and I just do it. Whatever stop me from thinking, I just do it. I like to see other people smile. So when I do get depressed, I'm gonna go make somebody smile. It'll make me feel better.
Yeah, good.
How old were you when you lost her?
17.
So like, pretty much 17 years old is where you feel like you actually like lost yourself.
Nah, I gave up on myself for so long. Like I didn't care. I didn't care at all. Not one bit.
There was nobody around that tried to talk.
I wasn't gonna let nobody be around. I didn't care. Anytime I felt like somebody was gonna get me to that point where I started to care, I removed them. I removed myself from them people.
And so you mentioned that at around that time is when you started to terrorize. At what like time stamp in there were you making music? Was it before you lost your mom or?
No, I started making music after I got the feds.
Okay.
Like 2019. Just trying something to get a different health. You know what I mean? And so I want to go back to that environment. But it didn't work out, and I went back to that environment and went back to jail again and again. So.
And you dealt with a lot. It ain't like you just went to jail and you were dealing with a clean system. The system was corrupt for you coming up too.
Right. So my first time going to jail was for carrying a weapon under 18. The police, they just pulled up and said I matched the description of a suspect, and I had a gun in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And once he did what he did to me, he was like, well, I ain't gonna put all these felonies on you. I'm just gonna give you a break. So I went to jail. I bonded out. 5 years later, they want to make me plead guilty to that. 5 years. That's a misdemeanor. So.
Were you like 17 or something like that, and they try to like direct file you and then do that whole thing? Or?
So I caught that charge right before I turned 18.
Yeah.
So on my 18th birthday, I was back in jail.
I was surprised they didn't try to charge you as an adult at that around that time.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Atlanta, you get charged as an adult at 17.
But trying to come back for 5 years later, come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
See, they dirty. What they wanted they wanted on my history. They wanted on my background. See, people don't know that. Now, when you plead guilty, okay, we think we pay for our punishment. But if we continue to get in trouble later on down the line, they're going to use that against us again.
Career criminal.
Right? So it's real tricky. And now that what I know, I would never plead guilty to nothing else. Take me to trial. Because they don't have a case where they try to scare us into pleading guilty and intimidate us.
That pressure.
Yeah.
And they do a good job of it. Like you're talking. I tell people all the time. I try to tell these kids. I'm like, you'll think that.
What is their strategy though?
The bullshit.
No, they hold us in jail, knowing that we are anxious to go home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Correct. And you're
right. Yeah.
So you in a position like, get me home.
That's what they're gonna tell you. If you sign right now, you can go home today.
Uh-huh.
And people been in jail 6-7 months, a year, whatever. All my whole history is bull jump, but I can't complain about it because of the things that I was.
Yeah, I feel you. So you getting a chance now, right? Speaking of that, to tell the kids what not to do when they get locked up, what would you say to them?
Don't get locked up. I tell them to hang by themselves. Ain't no people be talking about loyalty and I got your back. Nobody never know what nobody gonna do until it's time to be in this situation. Everybody can talk, everybody can say what they want to say. Because you gotta understand, betrayal don't come because it's already in your mind. It comes when
circumstance.
Right. When you be there for people and then when it's time for people to be there for you, they gone. So you sitting there like, man, what is it? It's just me. It's just so kids always be out here worshiping the wrong things because they don't got no real guidance. That's why I tell my nephew now, man, be your own self. Do your own dirt. Can't nobody say I did anything. I don't need nobody to go with me to do nothing. Piss me off. You don't never hear Woody them. You hear Lil Woody.
Yeah. Do you feel like that separation, because you lose your mom, your best friend, alienate yourself from everybody?
Did you know that I'm getting my very own channel for SiriusXM? It's called the Kelly Clarkson Connection. I would only sign on to do it if I...
That made things darker, did it not?
So see, God works in mysterious ways. And, you know, a lot of people be surprised to hear me talk like that, right? Because when I lost my friend, I lost it. I was telling people what I was going to do and I was doing it. I didn't care. I was telling them, come on. But in the midst of all of that, my baby mama had my daughter. And I used to sneak down. When I used to be, like, have so much on me, because I really heard about my friend dying, I used to go down to the hospital by myself and just sit there and watch her. And she was fighting for her life. As I watched her fight for her life, and she started to develop because she was born early. Once she started to develop, I was like, dang, I really got a child. And I thought about the Lil Wayne song. I lost my brother to a gun and had a little girl. And I just sit there and just watch her and just cry. But she slowed me down. She slowed me all the way down. And that's why I'm here today. Because if she wasn't born, I would have been dead a long time ago because they weren't going to put me in no jail.
Yeah, that's something that happens a lot, especially when you lose both parents. Especially when young, but just in general, you kind of find yourself in a situation where you like, shit, what's going to happen to me? What worse could happen to me? What worse could happen?
No, I don't even think about it.
No.
I don't even think about it. You don't care about what can happen.
Right.
You just know what you're going to do to others.
But now you have a reason. That little girl kind of put a...
She made me think. You feel me? Like...
Said it made you slow down.
Yeah.
And at what age was this? When you had your daughter?
2014. So I forgot ages, everything at that point.
Yeah. I say that because obviously it's been a while, right? Mm-hmm. I'm new to it. So I'm new to being a father to a daughter. And I could already tell, like, in all the places that it changes me, because I'm so used to a man's world. You know what I mean? And dealing with a daughter changes everything. You know, so it's definitely something where it softens you up in the way you communicate and everything. So you there was a gap of when you decided to go out and terrorize versus when you had your daughter.
So I was already terrorizing.
Yeah.
Even when she was born, I still was doing what I wanted to do to people. But not only did I have another daughter, but I was on it. I have split personalities. You piss me off, I don't care about nothing. But I care a lot. So if you don't bother me, I don't bother you. But my other daughter, you know, they took me through. We both took each other through unnecessary problems.
You and the baby mother?
My first daughter, okay. Yes. I was wild. I didn't know if the child was mine at the time, and I was giving them a hard time. They were giving me a hard time. And, you know, I took a DNA test, and it came back mine. But they didn't know, like, she was saying she was pregnant before my baby mama was. And my mama, before she ever left this world, she always used to tell me I can't have kids. So, you know, they programmed in my mind. So a girl said she pregnant by me, I know you lying.
Show me.
Yeah. So when the DNA papers came back, my older sister read it, and then she told me, and I was like, dang, because I done had a baby on my baby mama.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna figure this out? So I went to them, and I tried to be slick, like, hey, look, keep it between us. I'm gonna do my part. I mean, like, don't do that for the media, because I did clown them for the media. But when they got the papers, they wanted to go to the media. I was like, I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson about playing with me. I don't care about the media. I'm gonna handle business for real. So I neglected my child, and my sister, she was still getting my child, behind my back, cause I was so possessed. But with my other daughter, it was like she brought out the other side of me. So, and then I was still in the streets. So after a certain amount of time, then certain other things started taking place. And I gotta think now, because I got something. I got someone to love and to be there for. So now I got her, and a lot of other stuff trying to come back on me. I gotta try to figure it out. I can't crash out no more. It was real hard for me, man. I didn't know what to do. Like, it was real hard. People doing this, doing that. I can't let nobody put pressure on me, man. I gotta defend us. So once I started back, defending me and my family, nobody wouldn't ride with me. They talking about a gang. Nah, they were me by myself. You know what I mean? Like, about my family. I had my brother, he real hard on me. He told me, you don't put us in this situation right here, you this and that and third. So now I gotta go step harder. But as I'm stepping hard, I know the police on me. It just was so confusing, man. So, God made a way for me.
And your best friend, was he a part? Like, was he with you through all that, or it all just happened after?
Yeah, like after he died, it was just like I started. At first, I didn't hang with nobody outside of my neighborhood. But when he died, I started realizing people from other neighborhoods were more cooler than the ones from my neighborhood and had my back. So once I started dealing with other people in other neighborhoods, I started liking them more. I still love my neighborhood, and I'm gonna ride by everybody from it.
What if better?
Well, as you can see, Woody ain't as dumb as you think, right? And that video is 3 hours long, so I can't play the whole thing. That show is called the Danza Project, and he say you pronounce his name Woody, so that's Lil Woody. If you want to know anything about Lil Woody, I listened to it, and I see him struggling with what a lot of street guys struggle with. When you start downing your gangster back, it can still come out of you at times. You can be talking. I even watch videos where I be trying to be positive, and then here it is, man. That's my partner. I be trying to get. That's why these kids are so stuck in retaliation mode, because it's in them. It's in them, and it's good to see a conversation where dude them was not being messy. That was a nice, classy interview. Where they didn't get into the trial. They didn't talk about the trial. They didn't talk about none of the case. A little bit of it, but they didn't go there. They just let the world see him as a real person. They made a lot of jokes. I don't know if last few months you have seen a lot of Woody videos. I thought he was going to be a YouTuber. He had Woody videos and stuff started popping up, little cartoons, and then all of a sudden, I think the DA told him, hey man, y'all, you can't do that. Somebody told him, they just shut us down. All of a sudden, they just all disappeared. And I noticed that too. I'm like, damn, I thought he was going to start doing that. I don't think he had the patience for it. It's really, you got to have the patience for YouTube, and it ain't easy as you think it is, but it ain't. You really got to have the patience. But his problem, I think, you got to be totally out of street life when you want to do YouTube. And a lot of people, that's what I think TK problem was. When he come home, he was kind of still in the street, but he come to YouTube. He did pretty good, but he still he was on parole and stuff like that, and you can't move around how you want to move. But when you're on YouTube, you got to be able to go here and there and do certain things, and that sent him back to jail. That sent him back to jail. So let me know what y'all think about this video. I just did that because a lot of people been asking about that. And also I stopped by another guy, OG Jacario video, and he broke down a few of the people who were in the car with Julio that night. He got killed the night they got ambushed. Naturally, Julio was in the passenger seat. He said a guy named Murder was driving. He had his little cousin in the back and another guy. It was 4 of them. But, like the guy, he had a song, a little snippet come out, and he said, wish he could have covered 6. He wish he could have covered them, and they got ambushed. He said, but they didn't see the devil lurking. They was lacking. Bottom line, they was lacking. They were 20 deep. They thought they were secure. We out here, and like he said, they didn't see him, y'all. They did not see him. And then when the people started shooting at him, it was all love. When they tried to get up out of there and backed up, and another car thing hit him, and he tried to get up out of there and hit it, but it was 3 of them, man. It was on all sides, man. They, I had to put that car to work, but they were boxed in. They were boxed in. Obviously, they couldn't hit it. Anytime I guess they blocked them in, because if your only choice is to go in reverse, then that means you can't go forward. That's why all the bullets come through the windshield, because the attack come from the side and the front, and his only choice was to back up. The shooter's right here. You know what I mean? They had to. They trying to get up out of there, and ain't too much way to go back there. They bam. And, that's crazy. But anyway, and I watched that, Woody video. It's a nice video. It's a nice video. It says 3 hours long. Wow. I was just taking my time with it and just listen to it, because there's so much messy stuff be on the internet. And y'all got to realize, I don't be wanting to, I get tired of all that. That just, that's why I just started saying, I'm do my own videos, bro. That's why I started one on the day, Operation Tell a Lie. Goddamn, I'm going to take stories and just make them up, part of my books and all my writing anyway, and I ain't saying made them up, it's true stories, but, I'll just tell a good story, because I'm tired of all that, so let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all felt about that video, and let me know how you feel about this video. I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I got another channel. I'm going to start using that channel more. I think I'm going to start that. I might take that from here and take it over there and change the name of the best, call it Operation. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to name the whole channel Operation Tell a Lie. And I think I think I have some fun with that. I'm going to have people come on there and just say, you want to tell a lie? Come on this station, just tell a lie. What you want to talk about? Tell a lie. Let me hear you tell a lie. I killed my husband. What? I killed my husband. When you did that? I started to do it last night, but I didn't. I just was lying. But sometimes that motherfucker makes me want to, just have some fun with that channel. We'll see. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. And, let me know what y'all think about this, man. If y'all want to go check that out, that's called a Danza Project. Their YouTube channel. You go and see what's going on over there. They did a good video over there, good interview. If you really want to know anything about him, like everybody laughing and joking and watching him on the stand, when, like I say, when the government really got a hard on for you, y'all see how they bending the rules. And A lot of street guys, we forced against this. And they use the law against you, and then they make up laws. And they get in there and they get a corrupt judge to enforce bullshit. Because they can find any law that'll get you. That's why they threw all that under the RICO, because it covers everything. It covers everything. I'm going to tell you this, and I've said it a few times. If the feds is not controlling the RICO, it's really not a RICO. And the state, they letting them do it to play with it, to get these game members. They just using that because they can get them all. That's the same trick the feds use to get the mobsters. That's the way to get them as a group, instead of separating. Every man commits his own crimes. Even if I'm the plug and they getting things from me, it don't matter. Every day they leave me, they got to live their own lives. You can't act like Thug had a remote control and control them. This is the YSL gang. Every day you go out, you're going to further the gang. You're going to make sure we got this. He got money. So they didn't need to further the gang. The gang is further as it's going to get. But you got things. The problem was he was still in the street, and that war hurt him. That war really hurt him, because when he started that war, it brought unnecessary attention to him, and they got a hard on. And like I say, a lot of times you're guilty by association, and things happen to you because who you know. And when that boy got knocked off, I don't know how him and Fannie Mae relationship was, whether it was personal, friends, something like that. They knew each other. And she got a hard on for Young Thug. And she started that investigation. And that's it. And it's been gone from there. She started that investigation. Hey, I want these niggas. And she put that RICO out, which allowed the police to do a few extra things that they normally wouldn't do. And they got him. And look, Thug ain't got from under that yet, y'all. He ain't got from under that yet. And we're still playing with him in court. Good thing they got the judge off. Y'all notice they got their judge off the stand. But he still got a long way to go. Because guess what, y'all? Y'all think that was a big win. Yeah, it was a big win to have a judge that was biased off the stand. But now the new judge got to come in and got to start all over. So now we got to back up. More lies, more this. The new judge might say, hey, I'm starting from scratch, so I'm picking a jury starting from scratch. Bam! We got to pick 12 people again. Y'all ain't never thought about that, huh? The judge might want, if he gone, so is the old jury. They might go. I'm going to probably hit Seti Nash and ask him, is they go get rid of that judge, because he probably know. I ain't checked into it. I'm going to hit Seti and ask him, is they go leave that jury there, or if they go get rid of him. They might. I think, it's according to the judge now, the judge might, and from what I know about the law, he might want to start all over. And just be like, you know what? I'm starting fresh, y'all. Y'all starting fresh. All that y'all had under the Judge Danville, whatever his name was. Take that, throw that out. We go pick 12 people, start fresh. Bam, let's go. And which would be the best way to do it, y'all? Because them people is corrupted and heard what they heard. You might as well start all over. And then if it's a mistrial, I think basically that if that's what's happened anyway. If they granted them the whole mistrial, that's what happened anyway. So I don't know if he got the mistrial all the way yet. We'll see. You know, so let me know what y'all think about this, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and support G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm Plant You Now, dig you later. I'm out.